Hello, Kings. You are welcome to King Visuals. And today, I'm going to show how to make a text stick to the ground when the camera is moving. Let's jump into After Effects. In After Effects, the first thing that we are going to do is to create a composition. The next step after the composition is to import your footage. And now, add it to the timeline. Select the footage, and on the tracker panel, click on Track Camera. Now, allow After Effects to do its thing. And after some couple of minutes, you will see these tracking points on your footage. Now, select any of the triangles, right-click on it, and select Create Text and Camera. Now, you can change the size of the font. And now, we can change the text. As usual, I'm going to write Jesus. I can still change the size of the font, so that the text will be clearly seen. Now, let's transform the text. Play with the orientation until the text stands on the ground. It may take some time, but the idea is the text must stand completely on the ground. You can also change the position, if needed. I can still see my text a bit larger, so I will decrease the font size again. And change the color to blue. We want our text to be in a 3D form, so let's duplicate the text. Select the first text and change the color to dark blue. Open the transform properties, and push the vertical position a bit up. Our text is now in a 3D form. The next step now is to animate the text from top to the ground, and that's very easy. Select both texts by holding the Shift key and open the transform properties. Add a keyframe to position at the beginning of the timeline, and push the vertical position up for the text to disappear. Move a bit forward on the timeline, and change the vertical position back downwards. Let's have a playback and see our results. The animation looks nice, and the text is already on the ground. But let's add some effects to make it more professional. And before we do that, please support me by just hitting the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. Thank you very much for your support, I really appreciate. Now let's add a dust, and a debris, to make our animation look more real. Let's key out the green. If you want the dust and the debris I'm using, write your email in the comment down below, and I will send them to you as a gift. Now, we just have to position the dust and the debris, so that they match with the animation. And that is it, the animation is done. Let's have a playback. That's great. But we can even add more. We can still do some color corrections, but if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment down below. I will love to answer your questions. So now, with the color correction, what we are going to do is to add an adjustment layer, and make sure it's on top of all the layers. And in the effects panel, search for curves, and add it to the adjustment layer. And with the curves, play with the RGB colors, until you get something more better. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you found this video useful, make sure to hit the like button, and if you have any question or suggestions, be free to leave them in the comments down below. Also, write your email in the comments, if you need the project files, and I will send them to you, as a gift. Watch this video, if you want to create a fire logo animation. And make sure to check out the links in the description down below, for more amazing tutorials. Jesus loves you. See you next week.